Aquarius, welcome to Illuminated Tarot. My name is Jenna. I'm here today to do your reading for the week of December 25th through the 31st. Happy holidays, all of you all tuning in. Thank you for sharing this space with me today. We're going to talk about your week ahead, the final week of the year. We'll get some oracle messages, and then we're going to get into your overall general energy, what you may not see coming, and get some important advice from Spirit in the tarot. Woo! Coming together, and you could be on that's obvious, Jenna, right? It's the holidays. I think that the time that you're going to be spending with your people and resting is going to be really helpful for you as you wrap up the year. The end of the year, going inward is what you need to do, Aquarius. You've got a lot of people in your life that support you and they give you a leg up, but you're also being guided to rest this week, okay? A lot of us are. We're taking time off from work, right? From the productivity, the day-to-day, and just focusing on rest, food, laughter, joy, right? Very common theme for this particular time period. All right, let's get into your tarot messages. Take that nap, right? Spend time with your family and friends. Enjoy this period of time as you celebrate the end of a year and look forward, right, into what you want to create for 2024. All right, Aquarius. What's happening for you? Ooh, got a lot of happiness on its way. If when in doubt, remember this. This is what you don't see coming. This is a long-term investment, feeling happy and fulfilled. Your challenge is to recognize how emotionally independent you've become. Your opportunity is you're going to be pausing and you're going to be reevaluating something at this time period. In the recent past, we have the Justice, the Queen of Wands, and the Four of Cups. So you were looking at bringing a situation back into balance. You were inspired to balance something out after a period of disappointment. In the near future, we have the Eight of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. So, a lot of fast-moving energy and a lot of practical wisdom being applied in your career. You're working very hard. I think that's why you need a nap. You're working through some pain, though. The overall general energy that I'm getting here for the week is something that you're feeling, right? Some sort of pain in the heart space. I don't know why. Let's see. Clarify these energies, find out why they're here. Something was made right, though, after something that disappointed you. Spirit's trying to support you, give you a leg up in this situation. Whatever's been hard for you, Aquarius. And you're recognizing the pain that you've experienced in life. Why is it here? I think the pain is the struggle. The struggle is real. It may not be like really heart-wounding pain. I'm getting more of a vibe that you've been trying to stabilize yourself in general and really follow your dreams. It's like that pursuit of our dreams and the hiccuping and the hardship, right, of trying to make a dream a reality. Whatever that dream is for you in your life. For some of you, it's, I want that fulfilling career. I want that family. I want that person. Whatever that dream is for you, this is about not being wounded by the lack of it and recognizing that you can have it, all right? You can have what you dream of, Spirit is saying. If there's a gap between the having of it and the dreaming of it, then that gap is a necessary gap, right? And that is the process of growth, right? It doesn't mean you don't deserve it. We all deserve the things we desire, right? This is about true wish fulfillment after a period of time where you weren't really quite happy with the way things were going. So once you release the state and you move into like recognizing, well, that happened for a reason. Everything happens for a reason, Aquarius. And I do believe that as you look back, your opportunity is to reassess the situation. But it did come back into balance. I think you're still trying to come back into balance inside with whatever went on outside of you. And you're being guided to rest. Yeah. You've been moving through a process of healing your heart space for whatever reason, okay? I'm not going to go into too much about why it happened. That's for other readings. Other readers, other readings. Let's not get too caught up in past stuff, because that's the past. This is the present moment, okay? And we all are a reflection of what we've endured and what we've lived through. But at the same time, like, you recognize the ways that you were in denial about a situation. It's like you've realized maybe you went in with the best of hopes, but that maybe you didn't get that, right, in return. And those challenges, those disappointments serve our growth. And I think you're recognizing that. Your opportunity is to recognize the ways that you've grown and what you've created. And while the progress has been slow, ultimately, you've been taking this time to remove any blocks within you, right? Especially around your own manifestations, around what you're trying to create in the material world with the King of Pentacles. You're like, I'm not there yet, Jenna, but I'm going to get there. And I know I've had some wounding in the way that's made me feel like I'm not worthy or I'm not good enough. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, you are. Because right now your challenge is to feel like you have everything in your disposal to create the life that you want. Traditionally, the Nine of Pentacles is a woman wearing finer robes, finer things, right? You deserve that. If that's what you desire, and you deserve happiness and wish fulfillment. I think you've been in a period of pause and rest, right? Leaning on your friends. Creating stability inside. Why is the challenge of the Nine of Pentacles? Yeah, because you're trying to open up into an equal give and take situation. And the more you give to self, this is about the hope and faith that comes from giving to self. Being generous with self leads to being generous with others. You've got a big change. The challenge is letting this change happen. And you have the opportunity to start a brand new chapter in your life where you are going to experience equal give and take. Okay? That's the challenge. It's now, are you ready? Are you ready for it? Are you ready for the equal give and take now? Maybe in the past you didn't quite feel like you did. And you're like, I didn't deserve that. That was unjust in your past. But you know what? You're inspired to create nonetheless. Create from a place of faith and hope, right? And inner passion. This is the creativity card. Yes, life is going to knock you down. Yes, you're going to be disappointed in others. But you're doing the work to be wise about it and to move forward quickly towards this. Happiness. Yeah, you're like, there's some people who I shouldn't have trusted that I trusted, Jenna. And it disappointed me. I'm telling you, you got a new beginning. Your challenge is opening up to the new in your life. Whatever is new. Because you have a fated new beginning here where you're going to be experiencing more equality in your work life, in your professional life, and in your personal life. It's about you healing and removing those blocks within. Justice, yeah. You were in conflict in your heart over a situation or whether it was fair for you. It took a lot of strength for you to keep your heart open in a situation where there was a lot of conflict, maybe some other competition, maybe things just not lining, right? Yeah, this is about a love bond that disappointed you in the past. And whether they're by your side or not, it remains to be seen. Like, I'm not going to sit here and tell you, oh, this is the XYZ happened. Generally, what I'm saying here is that you've learned from this experience and you've grieved. But out of that, it's like your heart is still so full. Still so full. You're the King of Cups. Deep, deep, deep abiding love. When it comes to how you view love, it didn't stop you from believing in love. It's like, you know what? Yeah, I got hurt. But you know what? I'm ready for that new beginning now. Yeah, you know what? You have, whoever you tangled with in the past really hit an abandonment wound that you have really worked on healing. Knight of Swords, the Six of Swords, and the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, you got disappointed because, yeah, you're like, man, I didn't deserve this. Someone hurt me, someone left me, or I left someone. You've had to turn your back on somebody who disappointed you and made you feel left out. And you've been dealing with that loss. But you know what? It's beautiful because out of that loss, Aquarius, you're telling me and showing me that you have still so much love to give. And you're ready for that new beginning, honey. You are. You're ready for that new beginning in love. Now, if this is an existing connection and you guys are still together and you're trying to heal from the pain and the wounding, and do the work to become more healthy together. I see that. I see that. I do. I see that you need to walk away though and forgive, and so does this person. You need to forgive each other for the way you've dealt with things, for the ways you've hurt each other, right? Let's talk about what you don't see coming, the Ten of Cups. All right? That's happiness, joy, fulfillment. Yeah, because you're walking away and you're coming back into balance. You've got your back. You know what? This is about you making yourself Aquarius. After a period of time where things got challenging for you. King of Wands, King of Swords. This is all about coming into balance. What you don't see coming is that you are bouncing back from a situation, that there was a lot of emotions spilled in this situation. But ultimately, you are going to be opening up into a brand new chapter. Whatever it is that you were in conflict over, whether this is an existing partnership and you went through a difficult period of time where you weren't seeing eye to eye, I do see you coming back to the same page here and being on the same page where there's equality and mutual reciprocity, okay? For those of you who are like, I moved on, I had to go through a terrible loss, I still believe in love, I see new love coming. You're putting so much hard work into yourself, and it shows, Aquarius. It really shows. Yeah, you've got a new love opportunity, but there's a lot of you that are saying, I still don't trust it though. Like, I believe in love, I want love, I have a lot of love to give, but I'm still afraid. You're doing the work though. I really see you working very hard on moving past those restrictions around the fear, right? You have a new love offer coming, and I think that you're really like, you're sussing something out, or you have someone who's trying to be soft with you, who you've been with, who is your person, but you've gone through some hurts. And this is about trusting them again in your vulnerability, in opening up, doing the work to be open. You know, a lot of our challenges in life are the times when we close out of pain and we wall off, and we do that necessary healing, but then we have a very difficult time letting that guard down again. And I've done these readings around your year, this past year, where you were really afraid of vulnerability and opening up your heart because of everything that you've gone through in life. And I believe you. I know how hard it is, right? To let love in, especially even the healthiest love can be even harder, right? Than unhealthy love is all you've known. So this is about opening up to the love that you know you want to receive, and not letting the fear override your willingness to be vulnerable and opening up, and practicing wise decision making around what you let in and what you need to release, right? In your trust and faith when it comes to love. You're coming back into balance, yep. And as you come back into balance, there's so much happiness coming off of you. I think you're really, really going to feel so strong and happy. Six of Wands, the Sun, and the Emperor. This is true abundance, empowerment, and alignment with self, and in a connection here. You're removing the fear that gets in the way. What is that? There's a quote by Marianne Williamson about like, it's like the whole notion of you can let fear really get in the way of experiencing love, even when love is right in front of your face. And I think you're starting to let love in. Yeah. Wow. You got a new chapter, Aquarius, that you're moving forward in, and you've learned so much about the things that call to your spirit. This is about your own growth and your own lessons as you wrap up a cycle where you got tested a lot around the wounds, right? Of abandonment, of hurt, of grief. And your opportunity is to notice and to incorporate the healing process that you've undergone. This is similar to Libra, where you've healed a lot from your pain. And you're no longer willing to be in denial around what love is. And you're also looking at the ways that you called experiences in around your abandonment wound, and you accepted love that was left less than, and you learn from a non-reciprocal experience or multiple experiences, and now you've done the work, right? You're working on healing the distrust of love, and now you're willing to be vulnerable and be seen and to let love in. You're coming back into true balance after a phase of being disappointed in love. Let's get some advice from Spirit. Wow. Aquarius, I really see you opening up into a brand new chapter where you're going to commit to something deep and true for you because you've healed a lot from a past experience that left you really hurt and disappointed. And for those of you in partnership, you are really going into a brand new chapter with your person where this next chapter, you're both doing the healing work now. You've worked on healing whatever the wounds were here. And it's like you've gained a grasp on what you need to do, the practices you both need to have in order to maintain stability within self will inform the stability in the relationship. Wow, Aquarius. Both of you have grown so much for those of you in a partnership. And for those of you who are single, you've got a brand new chapter in love coming, sweetheart. It's going to be beautiful. Yeah, you've gone within. Yeah. Wow. Aquarius, I love this. You've had your period of solitary confinement. You've had your period, right? Of hermit energy. You were the hermit. Maybe a lot of you spent 2023 like, I went into my cave. Here we have the cave, and maybe your tribe were a bunch of books and personal growth lessons, right? And learning, right? The healing path, right? And now you're ready for that love offer, and you're ready to commit to something deep and true. A lot of you have brand new love coming in after a period of being alone and single. And for others of you, this is about you and your aloneness and your togetherness. Make sure you experience your own independence in a connection, lest it will suffer, okay? So this is about your own growth individually, so you can really support and nurture a loving bond that will stand the test of time. Aquarius, what a beautiful way to end the year. I wish you nothing but love. Take care.